Hi guys. Okay, so if you want to make your own tea towel template, you've downloaded the Photoshop file, and this is what you're going to see. So we have a layer that has the background color. Just double click that, replace the color. You can use the eyedropper from one of your designs if you'd like. Okay. Then we have all of the squares over here. Each one is exactly the same, and you can see the guides. You can turn them off or on. It doesn't matter, but it shows that the border is an inch and a half around each one, exactly. And so just to show you how I can quickly replace one of these squares. So if you come over here, you can either just open up a new layer and drag your design in there. So let's say I have this grid open, say it's a different design. It's not, but okay, we're gonna drag it over. Oops. Okay, and we have it here. Just gonna increase it really quick just to say, okay. So actually I didn't need to make a new layer for that since I drug over the design. So I just want to hold down, Option on a Mac. It might be Alt on a PC, I'm not sure, but it gives you this little square with a little down arrow, and it's going to make a clipping mask. And so now it's inside of this shape that you have here. It's inside this mask. So that's one way of doing it. And then you would just make sure you're over the top of the next one and do it again. It would fall in between these layers if you do another one. If you didn't want to do it that way, see here, say I have a pattern. Oh, sorry, let me show you one more way. So say you didn't want to do a clipping mask. Let me undo the clipping mask. You could actually even drag this mask that's already created just over the top of your new one, get rid of the old just placeholder, and now you have your file that you drug over with the mask, or the original mask, right on top of it. Okay. Let's see. So let me show you one more way. If I open up my pattern swatches, let's see here. Say I want to drag this over here. I can literally just drag and drop onto a square, and it found the mask and it clips itself straight into the square. So obviously that's the easiest way of doing things. Just drag them over. So to have your patterns like inside of the swatches, you just open up a pattern like this grid, hit edit, define pattern, and literally name it, and bam, it's inside of your patterns. And if you don't have this open, you can go to window and right here, open the wrap. And look, it's right here. It added itself again in a random spot. So it will be in there sometimes. It puts it at random places, but okay. So back over here again, let me just show you one more thing. So all of the patterns need to be orientated to where the top is over on the left side. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be like that, but that's kind of how the towel is going to be cut and arranged. And when you sew it, the top is going to be right here. So these are fine the way they are, but I can actually double click them here, and I can change the scale. And if I need to change it counterclockwise, I will just go change this to 90. And bam, it is going counterclockwise, 90 degrees. This one I kind of like the way it is. Click this. I like that diagonal the way it is. Probably just make it a little bit smaller. And that is it. So let's see, drag some other ones on here. Random ones. These do not match. Obviously, you're going to want to try to match something up a little bit better. Sorry, excuse my phone. Obviously, you're going to want to try to match something up a little bit better so that when you do the background, it matches all of them. So it coordinates better. This is, yeah, sorry, this is awful and they do not match, but you get the point. And that is it. Now from here, you're going to want to save. So as you can see for Spoonflower, this is exact size for 1 yard of fabric, and it will print out exact the way you need it. And it has a resolution of 150, and that's what Spoonflower likes. So 54 by 36 and 150. Okay, so I'll meet you over in Spoonflower. All right, so now over in Spoonflower, you log in, and right to the right of the logo is the upload your design. Go ahead and click that, then browse. made us a gold pretty version. Say you own the rights, make sure you do own the rights and it's not someone else's design. Okay, so now once the design is uploaded, it's pretty much easy from here. All you need to make sure is that you choose a linen fabric. So there's a couple of them. There's the cotton linen and then there's the performance linen. So like say for example, so I hit the linen and everything looks good. I make sure that it's a yard. If you do a fat quarter, you only see one. You can't really control which one you see. So yard is the correct thing. And then you'll see if you do other like twill, it's different measurements. So to get it exactly like perfect for 1 yard, you know, see it cuts it off. You got to do linen. That's just, I think that's just the way it is for some reason. All right, and that's it. Add to cart and purchase and wait for your designs to show up. And then you get to the sewing. So while we're in Spoonflower, I wanted to show you one more really cool feature. So I have my template of my 4 tea towels uploaded, and I used a special tag, and I'll show you in a second. It's called SF tea towel, and by using that, it activates like a hidden feature, and someone could see your design, and they can still purchase it in a yard, fat quarter, just to get one test swatch, which would not be valuable, but it also activates the actual tea towel selection. So I'm in the buying screen right now, what a customer would see, and you can see there's another thumbnail, and it shows an actual tea towel sewn up. And so by hitting the shop button, the customer would be able to actually buy this towel, and it just chooses the first one since we had a template with 4 on there, and they can buy it pre-sewn. It's pretty cool. So if we go in here, show you here. First tag I have, it doesn't matter if it's the first tag, but I always put it, if I'm going to, as the first SF tea towel to activate that. I'm going to show you how it works in the search engine. So you just type in tea towel, and mine is fairly new, so I'm just going to do whatever pops up. So as you can see, anyone who's used the tag, their design is oriented the right direction. So if you click on it, and this is how yours will look too if you use that tag, and this is buyer view, they can still purchase all of these options, and it's automatically on linen canvas. And then there's that second one where they can purchase the tea towel already pre-made. And that's it. Thanks for watching.